It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview Justin Coates, who plays for the CFL and is a former North Carolina AT&T player, along with Goldboro Highschool. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you? How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play football in high school and then move on to college and the professional level?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Always growing up, my mom had me in football and basketball since I was a little kid. I was pretty decent at basketball, but football, it was like I knew that was my game. So going into middle school, I would play both sports still, but I would like dominate or be better at, football rather than basketball. So when I got to high school, it was just strictly football. I think I played basketball 1 year out of my high school years. So yeah, I knew pretty much early on football was a sport for me, definitely.
Can you talk about, of course, playing football at Goldsboro High and what that was like?
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, coming in from middle school, going to the high school, everybody wanted to go to Goldsboro. They had the best players in the county, being coached by Coach Eric Reed, Michael Harper, just people like that. You wanted to be coached by them type of people because they know they're gonna make you better as a player. So it was. I got in there ninth grade, played JV, got moved up to varsity at the end of this season, and it was just like home. I lived like 4 or 5 minutes from the high school, so I knew everybody there. It was like, kind of like a family environment for me, if that makes sense.
What were some of your accomplishments while at Goldsboro?
Made it. What is got all conference while I was there. Made it to a couple of all area, all county teams, whatever I think they call them the all area, all county teams in high school. Made it deep into the playoffs as well. I think we went to third, fourth round of the playoffs, just like one game away from that, that state championship game. So overall, I feel like I had a pretty, solid high school career.
Can you talk about, of course, going into North Carolina AT&T, a Division I school, and what was that like for you from going from Goldsboro, where not many Goldsboro players get Division I offers and stuff?
Got you. Yeah, so definitely going into A&T, it's basically a bigger Goldsboro in a sense. I knew people already there at A&T. There's a family environment for me. When I got the offer, I was thrilled because as a child, I always wanted to go Division I in football. So when I got the offer, got there my freshman year, redshirted, just had to learn the defense. I was young, so I just wanted to learn everything I could. And then my sophomore year, I was a backup, so I was still learning. And then my junior year, I think that's when I took that leap, became a starter, and then it just went on from there. Had some great years doing there, so it was definitely a dream come true and a blessing to get a Division I scholarship. Because, like you said, many people don't.
Can you talk about, of course, what were some of your accomplishments at North Carolina AT&T?
Yeah, I got first team all conference. I was second team all conference. Preseason All American my senior season. Box 2 row HBCU All American my senior season preseason. What else? I was invited to after my season to the first ever NFL HBCU combine. What else? I'm probably missing some. I got 4 out of 5 Celebration Bowl championships. I have a whole bunch of rings from college. It's a lot of college. Honestly, I have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch.
Can you talk about, of course, the competing in that combine that you were talking about?
Oh, well, I couldn't really compete in it. It got canceled due to COVID, but I was just excited to even get recognized by the NFL to get that opportunity to compete in the first ever NFL HBCU combine. So I was disappointed I couldn't do it, but I was still excited I got the invitation.
Can you talk about, of course, the process of getting into the NFL? And then, of course, now that you're in the CFL, what was that like for you?
Yeah, so when the NFL didn't work out, I thought I was done, honestly, with football. So I got a job and everything. I was just, working like a normal life, just working normal life. I was, ready to be done. And then Edmonton, they hit me up out of the blue. I was talking to them on and off before, but they hit me up in December, mid-December, or early January, my fault. Early January with the new year, early January. And they offered me a deal. I guess they seen my film, they had reviewed everything, and they said they liked what they saw, so they wanted to offer me off that.
What was going through your head, of course, when you got that text message from Edmonton?
I was so excited because I didn't believe it. I thought I thought it was done when it came to football. I was okay with it. I had put it, behind me. When it went, I was just so much excitement going on. My family, everybody was just thrilled for me, happy for me because they knew I waited for this for a long time. So a lot of excitement, definitely.
Can you talk about, of course, what it was like to sign your first official professional football contract?
One of the best, probably the best feeling I ever felt in my life, honestly. Just being able to put that pen to the paper and making it official, and then being able to say that I'm a professional athlete. A lot of people can't say that, and I'm blessed to be able to say that. So it's definitely a great feeling.
What is it like so far? Of course, I know with COVID, you probably haven't played many games with Edmonton, but of course, being there, what was that like?
Oh well, I haven't got to Edmonton yet. I'm going. Rookies don't got to be there till May 7th. So right now I'm just training, working out back home in Goldsboro. Getting ready for when I do get a report for rookie count. But it's been pretty good with COVID going on. Workouts and stuff kind of restricted at some gyms, but I'm making it do. I'm making it work.
Can you talk about, of course, how the workouts have been going?
Oh yeah, so I just started this past week with my coach Michael Harper, and we taking it slow right now, just getting me back into that football straight, that football grind. About to turn it up in a couple of weeks. It's been going good so far. Already feel my body changing back to where I wanted to be. So everything's going really good, really well.
Of course, what do you plan to accomplish whenever you do step on the field to Edmonton?
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to win CFL Defensive Player of the Year. I already told my family, my mom, and everybody that's the goal. Win CFL Defensive Player of the Year, leading sacks, and just be dominant on the defensive side of the ball. Because I'm really just there to make plays and do my job.
Do you foresee yourself, of course, in the CFL, like once you have like a few years in the CFL, making your way to the NFL?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely the goal. I want to take as much time as I need to get my film up, my body ready, wherever for the NFL, and hopefully I'll be able to take that leap. That's my ultimate goal, to get to that NFL level, and complete that dream as well.
Of course, with the CFL and XFL, was there any chance that you were gonna get into the XFL, knowing that the season is 2 seasons out?
I'm, I haven't, me personally, I haven't heard anything from the SFL. I definitely think it was an option though, but me personally, I wasn't in contact with no teams, nobody over there in the XFL, so I'm not quite sure about that.
What advice would you give upcoming high school athletes that are looking to play football to make it into college football and into the professionals?
Oh, definitely. To never give up on your dreams. Just keep striving. Keep doing what you got to do in the classroom and outside the classroom, and just keeping the faith. I thought I was done with football, but I never gave up on my dream in total. I still knew there was a chance I could play. I kept at it, and I was able to, sign my first professional contract. So you definitely got to stay with it, because it's not going to be a straight and narrow course. It's always, you're going to have some bumps in the road. So definitely just stay with it, and everything will come to fruition.
That's wonderful advice. Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
Oh yeah, so my Instagram is just Cates, and I believe my Twitter is just Cates too. Or just type in my name, it'll pop up. I believe just in case it'll pop up either way.
Thank you again, Justin, for your interview, and best of luck in the CFL this upcoming year.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Justin, for your interview, and best of luck.
Thank you too.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.